The second rule of Noon Sākin and Tanwīn is called Idghām. This means to merge. The students have learnt how to recite words with Idghām letters after Noon Sākin and Tanwīn in level 4. This lesson will reinforce that knowledge and allow them to practice further. Once again, you can begin the lesson by writing all the Arabic alphabets on the board. You can cancel the 6 Izhar letters that they already know about. This will be a good revision for them. You can now circle the 6 letters of Idghām. These are also called Yarmaloon letters. Ya, Ra, Mim, Lam, Waw, and Noon. When any of these 6 letters come after Noon Sākin or Tanwīn, they merge with the Noon Sākin or Tanwīn. These 6 letters are further divided into 2. The pink letters, which are Ra and Lam, merge completely. The green letters only merge partially. The students should first be taught the letters that merge completely. Once they are familiar with them and how to recite the examples of them from the Mus'haf, you can introduce the partial merging letters. When Ra and La come after the Noon Sākin or Tanwīn, they merge completely, which means there is no Na sound left from the Tanwīn or Noon Sākin. To help the students remember, you can call these the Rolo letters. For example, Min ladunka. In this phrase, the letter Lam comes after a Noon Sākin. It merges completely with the Noon Sākin, so you don't pronounce it Min ladunka. It is pronounced Min ladunka. Another example is Zabada Rabiyan. The letter Ra appears after a Tanwīn. It merges completely, and the Na sound of the Tanwīn is not pronounced. It is not pronounced Zabadan Rabiyan. The correct pronunciation is to merge completely and say Zabada Rabiyan. In the Mus'haf, the letters Ra and Lam will appear with a shadda on them when they come after a Noon Sākin or Tanwīn. The Noon will not have a visible Sākin, and the Tanweens will be slanted. This makes it easy to recite, as you have to jump to shadda. For example, Min Rabbika. You jump from the Mi to the shadda on the Ra. Min Rabbika. Once the students have completed all the exercises and recitation practice for the 2 letters that merge completely, you can introduce the 4 letters that merge partially. These are Ya, Mim, Waw, and Noon. These have been colored green in the manual. When these letters come after Noon Sākin or Tanwīn, they merge partially, and a ghunna or nasal sound is pronounced for 2 counts when doing so. For example, Amman yujibu. In this phrase, the letter Ya comes after Noon Sākin. It merges partially with the Noon Sākin, and a ghunna or nasal sound is pronounced for 2 counts. Amman yujibu. Another example is Kitaban mu'ajjalan. The letter Mim appears after a Tanwīn. It merges partially, and a ghunna or nasal sound is produced for 2 counts. It is not pronounced Kitaban mu'ajjalan. The correct pronunciation is to merge partially and have a nasal sound for 2 counts. Kitaban mu'ajjalan. In the Mus'haf, a shadda will not be visible on the letters Waw and Ya. With all Idghām letters in the Mus'haf, the Noon will not have a visible Sākin and the Tanweens will be slanted. This reminds the reciter to merge and apply ghunna. The students are given various ayat from the Quran in the manual to identify and practice the Idghām rule.